Alright, what up guys? I've just been sitting around having some thoughts about the current state of Diablo and like the disappointment that is the event, and I figured I would just kind of ramble about the state of the game and the things that I think that Blizzard should take to improve some aspects of the game. So this video is going to be fairly negative, probably a couple positives I think. I'm just going to do this while I kill Grigor here a few times. But mostly I want to start with the Halloween event. Now, I understand that the Halloween event is like free and technically they don't have to do anything. But what they did this time around was like one of the most uninteresting things I've ever encountered. I haven't even gone to the store, I don't think, to get the mount, because it's really weird to me that all we do is get like mounts and shit when it comes to events. Back bling's cool. I don't really wear anything besides the wings, but I don't know if Blizzard knows this, we can only have one mount at a time, and they've thrown so many mounts into the game recently, and mount armors and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, like if we could maybe randomize, that would be cool, right? Like every time I pull out my horse, it's just like a different, I don't know, it's just like a different armor, a different mount trophies and stuff, and then it would be different, but that's just not how the game is, right? The treasure goblin things, those are cool. I like that, like the treasure bags and stuff. I don't know how that pertains to Halloween, but that's cool. I gotta take it. Wait, oh my god, English is hard. Pay close attention to these rings of the Midnight Suns before I toss them. That's pretty much why we're running Grigor. I had like 200 and something mats. Yeah, I save another 50 for the Whispers. But the whole thing with the Butcher, one, nobody runs Nightmare Dungeons, okay? Two, he doesn't drop anything fantastic. There's nothing great about it. Like, I ran Nightmare Dungeons for like 2 hours yesterday. I ran into a couple of Butchers. There's nothing that's like super different than him just being like a... pretty much just like a loot goblin that doesn't even drop a whole lot of ancestrals or anything like that. It's actually kind of disappointing. They could have done something really cool. Like, you know all the abandoned houses throughout the map? They could have made it where, like, when you go up to those abandoned houses, like, once a day, you can get something, like, the butcher would answer the door dressed as Santa or some shit. And then, I don't know. It's just something cool, you know? Like, imagine you walk up to the door, and you, like, hit a button, and the butcher just, like, spawns dressed as Santa, but he's not, like, an enemy. And he just gives you a bag. And it's shaped like a Halloween bucket, obviously. And that has loot in it. Just something, and that loot would have, like, I don't know, at least one ancestral in it or something. I don't know. Sounds kind of dumb, but at the same time, it'd be better than what they have now. It would fit more on theme. Like I said, I don't even think I have claimed any of the gifts, which I think only thing right now is the horse.
Laid before you is the bounty of history. It stirs you, yes? It calms to you.
No. It's just so disappointing. And as far as the rest of the season goes, the season's been okay. Obviously, the Spiritborn's cool. There's a lot of bugs. It's really broken. But overall, it's okay. But we keep not getting anything cool. So this is going to be talking about seasons overall, not just this event. Season 1, we had the Malignant Hearts, which were okay. It was a little rough trying to... You had to get like you had to get specific colors on your jewelry and stuff, and it was like, oh my god. It would make it really rough whenever you got something that you actually needed, like stat-wise, and you would get the wrong color on it though, and you're like, some bitch. But it was okay. Season 2 was fantastic with like the vampiric powers and stuff. And then after that, it was just like season after season it's just been like, oh, go to these people and claim a bunch of stuff, and the only thing we're going to change is like how the loot pool works. And it's like, bro, Where's the cool, like, themes, you know? But anyway, yeah, Spiritborn's been cool though. Other than the bugs, like I know I'm playing a bug Spiritborn, of course. Why wouldn't I? But I don't like it because I tried to make like a barbarian, and it's just not interesting. So they can't do as high. They can get nowhere near as close as like the Spiritborns can. Sorry, I'm still. It's hard for me to think right now. I don't know if you can tell. I'm extra nasally. I'm still just a little sick. Yeah. I don't know, man. The lack of season themes is annoying. The loot pool this season is absolutely horrendous. There's not enough. They don't need to make like really good gear in ancestrals like necessarily more common. They just need more ways to get it. You know, like don't drop like 3 GAs all the time. But like the main thing to do is run pit tiers, right? And like nothing in there actually drops gear. I mean the end of it does, obviously, but wow, can I get something good? It's unlikely, but I ran this just on the off chance that I was gonna get a better Midnight Sun. How many more runs we got here? What else could we talk about here? It's kind of just the ramblings of a sick madman. Yeah, gear is horrible. Event's horrible. I don't know. Ooh, we got a glaive. What could it be? This gotta be like the most useless thing. This is another thing. There's like a lot of useless stuff in the game right now. Earlier I said in a different video that I didn't think that the Rod of Capellique, if they fixed the bugs, was going to be a problem. Okay, so on the Spiritborn, let's take all the bugs and stuff aside. Whenever all that's fixed, not having a reason to run like a normal glaive or whatever is kind of shit, to be honest. I don't like whenever it feels like every single build is forced to use unique on a certain slot, or else you're just at a disadvantage. I don't like that. One second. Dude, and back onto the topic of the event. It's really stupid that this XP here, the Mother's Blessing, that only comes from monster kills. So you're not even like leveling up as fast as you... I don't know. Monster kills, guys, are not the way to level up. Just complete the pit. The monster XP helps in Infernal Hordes, right? But besides that, I don't know. I can't run Infernal Hordes very long. It's just like so boring. One thing that they changed with the season. I know that there's going to be plenty of people that disagree with this statement because they're more casual players than me. You know, I play a lot because I'm just like a stay-at-home poppy, and me and my kiddo sit around and we just like watch TV and snack and play video games, and obviously we go outside and stuff. You know, we're not just always in here, but spend a lot of time in here. I don't like that every single character is tied together by the same level. I hate it. One of the fun things to do when starting up a new character back in the previous seasons was just have somebody blast through the early levels and get you into Torment 3, right? And then you just like level up the rest of the way. It created a sense of progression, and now somebody is... all I gotta do is pay somebody like 300 million gold, and I don't know, everything's exactly where it is. I could make a new character and in an hour have them be broken. I don't like that. It just takes away something to do in the game. Dude, I can never click that. Yeah, I really don't like that. I don't like how long it takes to level up towards the end, which I get that level 200 is technically where you would leave off on other seasons. As far as like how many Paragon points you get. And we can only have 5 boards this season, so like, I don't know, it leaves like a lack of variety. That's another thing that's kind of a problem. Every single board is going to be the same, because you can't really, you know, a lot of the other seasons it was the first like 5 boards was the same for everybody else, but my specialty on making builds was I would just like optimize them and fit in another board or do something that was just like slightly different than everybody else, right? Can't really do that anymore because you only have 5 nodes and 4 boards that aren't your starter board. But anyway, yeah, that is also kind of annoying. And then after like 250, you literally have everything. Like, hold on, I'm 272 right now. I have every single resistance node, every attack speed node, every life node. All of my glyphs are pretty much maxed out. This one is maxed out because the only thing that matters is getting the strength nodes. This one has all the dex nodes for Headhunter. This one has all except for this, which this doesn't really matter because it's just flat damage. This one has every single node. I have every attack speed node here, every strength and, not strength, but life and armor node. I have everything I need here, everything I need here, and it's just like, there's nothing to do. And if I make a new character, I can just do the same thing. Like, obviously I could grab some of these flat damage nodes, but they're not going to improve my game any. The only thing I have left, literally, is this node here to get 3% damage reduction, and I'm done. I don't know. And if I make a new character, it's just going to be the same, right? So, like, what is there to do necessarily? And again, you can make the argument that not everybody plays as much as me, but there are a lot of people. It's not the majority, but there's still a lot, and it's just like, takes away from that. Those are just my thoughts. I don't think there's anything else I want to cover. This video is just kind of like a ramble. Because I don't feel good, and I want to put out a video, but I also don't want to do it's going to be kind of low effort, even for me, you know? But yeah, disappointed with the seasonal event. They need to up the rate at which GAs drop, not necessarily, I guess not really upping the rate where GAs drop, but upping the amount that you can get regular gear, you know? Like, even farming bosses here, like they don't drop normal gear anymore. I think that's something that could definitely change. It's just making it where the bosses have a slot or two that drop non-unique stuff, you know? Even if it's just like 1 or 2 extra items and their rates are low to be a GA, it's just a chance. You guys want to get obviously killing Duriel and Andariel are your best bet to get uber uniques, but you get malignant hearts so frequently compared to living steel. But like, you can just run. You can run Vershawn there just like so much, dude. How many hearts do I still have? I mean, look at this. It only costs 4. It only costs 4 instead of 12. It's just like so many runs. I'm not gonna run Lord Zir though, because if I do want to play the Barbarian I need a unique off Lord Zir. Ran Grigor trying to get a ring. Even though my I mean, it has a GA where it matters, but it would be nice to just have like more because I have nothing else to do. Started playing a hardcore character just to start over again, pretty much. I'm gonna keep that character solo stuff, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So this is just like, I say the state of Diablo. It's not really a state of video. But it makes it more interesting. Okay, just to recap. We were kind of recapping a minute ago, but we'll start over. They need to make events better, 100%. Alright. More creative. Stop giving us so much horse armor. Horses. Even if what they give us isn't like a permanent cosmetic, I would, instead of giving the horse, I would literally just take like a box with gear in it. It's just like, what am I going to do with all these horses? And also, it incentivizes me to never buy a cool looking horse in the shop. Actually don't mind the way that you can meat craft. They need to really get on top of fixing bugs and stuff. The economy this season's just stupidly broken. It usually gets this way eventually, but like if you look online right now on like Diablo trade, it's 80 billion gold for the best in slot items, and it's just like, what the hell, dude? There's no way to earn 80 billion gold anymore, and I don't, despite the fact that I have gold, I don't exploit. Okay, I got most of my gold selling runes and shit whenever the Shroud of False Death came out. Everybody was just overpaying for Mani and Bach runes. Yeah. Let's see. The events. I don't like the level thing, but that's not going to change. But that's just my opinion on it. Yeah. Whatever else I talked about, I'm sick, and it's hard for me to draw a conclusion in my brain, and I'm just going to end up keep rambling here. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I know this video wasn't super interesting. It's not really a good video. But once I started rambling, I got about 10 minutes in, and now I'm about another 10 minutes in, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm still just going to post it, even though I shouldn't. Make sure you check out my other content, though. And everybody have a nice day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, generic YouTube stuff. Join the Discord server. Discord needs to start popping off a little bit. I used to have like a way more popular Discord server back in the day, but I decided to start over. My Mixer days and streaming and stuff back then, it's like a completely different part, or a different thing than what I do now. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.